I was listening to your interview, and Christopher Knight and Adrian Curry might be overestimating my abilities. How long? You don't know a thing about me at all. I didn't grow up a Mormon. Who the hell did I fight that was a Mormon?
I thought Barry Williams was
Barry Williams wasn't a Mormon, dude. The Osmond guy was a Mormon. And what was the other one you said? Some other fight I had that I got knocked down by China.
I hear you got knocked down by China. One shot.
I never even met China.
Oh, really?
Dude, you do any, studying at all?
I don't know. It's on the internet.
How'd you get this job? How'd you get this job?
I begged him for a job.
You know what? We're the hip-hop station. Let's get a lanky-ass white guy in here that doesn't know anything.
Here we go. Here we go. Tommy Toughnuts finally coming out.
I got it. Let's get a lanky-ass white guy that thinks he fights Mormons and gets beat up by girls. That'll make perfect sense to me.
Well, I mean... Are you wearing cowboy boots again?
Yeah, yeah. I'm like 4 inches shorter than this, dude. How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
I'm about 5'6".
That's good. So it'll be nice and easy to smack on.
What is your percentage? No, actually, it's not.
You don't think so?
In real life, no. It's very hard to hit down because you're hitting right on top of my head, and you're not going to do any damage.
He ain't going to feel anything because he's all like drugged up.
That's the hardest part of your body as well.
Yeah, you're not going to. I mean, theoretically, you could. I mean, I'm not saying you're 6'1". You're a young man. You're in good shape. There's absolutely every chance that you could win.
Right.
But hitting down is not as easy as people think because there's not a lot to hit. There's shoulders and there's forehead, and that doesn't do a lot of damage like kidneys and livers and jaws. And shooting up at the nose is a big drag. 'Cause if you catch a guy on the way up on his nose, it bleeds all over the place, and the ref will stop it because your opponent can't see much.
Right. Danny Bonaduce is in the building. Chio in the morning. WRDW-FM.
I like you and everything, dude, but I just want to hear you say "cut me, Mick" one time. I just want to hear it. Cut me, Mick. Cut me.
Well, hopefully that won't happen. You don't remember me, huh? We have met.
Really?
We met in L.A. at the morning show boot camp, and I was actually a big fan of yours. I used to listen to you on XM when you were with Jamie and Danny. So I came over to you and I was like, dude, I'm a big fan. I listened to you on XM, and I just wanted to pick your brain a little bit. And you were like, what? You want to autograph? Oh.
Oh, you can't curse, bro.
That's what he said to me, though. When he said, you want...
Hold on. Danny, I'm off the lake, so don't say nothing crazy. Don't say nothing crazy.
You were like, what? You want to F an autograph? And you had you had your cowboy boots and your motorcycle jacket with your helmet in there, and it looked like you were on a binge the night before, and you're like, want to F an autograph? And I'm like, dude, I just want to
I was on a binge on the way here. I'm going to be binging when I fight you.
I don't think that'll be a good idea, my friend.
Why? Just like, cut me, Mick, cut me. There's another great line in Rocky. I see 3 of them. And Mick says, well, hit the one in the middle. That always worked for me before.
Yo, does your karate, we've been taking a lot of calls. As we're building up.
He is absolutely dead right. As a matter of fact, karate is not only not a benefit, it's a hindrance.
Really?
Yeah. You start spreading your feet wide apart so you can do this big thing. When I'm back here, he's going to hook me to the chin so hard, I'm just going to go down. Karate is not a benefit at all to boxing.
So you won't instinctually throw a kick in the middle of the fight, right?
Never done it.
Because and I'm worried about that because here is another audio clip of Adrian Curry and Christopher Knight telling us to look out for Danny as he will do anything to win.
Danny will do anything to win, so I would wear a lead cup. In a cheap fashion if it's not going his way. Yeah, he will. Oh boy. Right. And then put some cups on your ears. Yeah, you may not learn that from Mike Tyson. Boxing, not karate. Please, if he's losing, he'll be like, whatever, karate chop, and
well, she's a beautiful young lady, but she's kind of overestimated the amount of faith in me. I like the lead cup thing because it'll match my brass balls, and we'll be just fine.
Speaking of your balls, how do you feel about that picture being out on the web?
That one doesn't make me real happy. I must admit that. I was backstage at some, because as you can see by the fact that I'm going to fight some cat named Justice I never heard of, I'll do just about anything to either raise money for charity or put money in my pocket, either way. Right. And I just went out there, and there are these, it was called the Erotic Exotic Ball, and there were the Chippendales dancers or whatever, right? And this girl backstage, they were going to go take their clothes off next, and this girl goes, those guys are in their mid-20s, and you're in way better shape than they are. You should go out there and show them what's up. And yeah, okay, I'll be naked later. But at the end, they were doing this song called You Can Keep Your Hat On, and they were naked, but they had hats over their private parts. I said, well, I'll do that. That's funny. So I ripped off all my clothes and borrowed some guy's hat. You might not want to lend me your hat, Justice.
No. Well,
I took it and I covered myself up and I went out, and then I didn't even think about it. When the Chippendales guys bowed, I instinctually bowed and went like this, went whoa, and then recovered myself. So I'm coming up from bowing, so things that should be hanging down via gravity, defying gravity, and everything's kind of swinging upwards, and it just kind of looks like a little turtle looking over somebody's head. It's not a real flattering picture.
Are you going to do Playgirl? I heard you wanted to do Playgirl to make up for that.
I didn't want to do Playgirl. I wanted to pose naked to make up for that, but I thought, I don't want to do Playgirl because Playgirl is naked men for men to look at. I wanted to do a men's magazine and find some way so I would be with. So Penthouse called me up and said, "Why don't you pose with our Penthouse pets?" And then my company said, "No full frontal nudity for Bonaduce." So I'm as naked as I could be, but still covered. But at least it makes up a little bit for that shot. Also, remember, I'm getting up from a bow, so I got like some wrinkles in my stomach. It was cold. I'd recently been circumcised about an hour ago. All the bad stuff was happening to me, and I was shrink wrapped. It was bad. It was just bad.
Awesome, man. Bonaduce, give it up for Danny Bonaduce. The fight's tomorrow night for charity. It's a great cause. Justice, you got the info on the charity?
Yeah, definitely. The Don Guanella School. Actually, Damon's here. He can tell you a little bit.
All right, Damon, come on in real quick.
You know I got to give my shout out.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Hold on a second. Let me break here. Let me take a break and we'll come back, okay?
My man.
All right, we'll come back. We'll wrap this up. Chio in the morning, Wire 96.5.
Yeah. I didn't know if you want to do a second break or get it all out.
Yeah, probably should have. Yeah, that's good.
Chio, 4-2.
You got me so hypnotized.
Well, his fight is a little different than our fight. I'm just saying he didn't train as hard for his.